Alright, so we're gonna go charge. I talked to the tire place. We were just in the tire store, and I'm gonna get 2 new tires in the front of the car this afternoon. And my cell phone is now acting up. The battery's not charging, so I gotta check that out. Or it's charging very, very slow. There's all kinds of shopping here. There's a big Target and stores everywhere. So there's lots to do at this supercharger. And here it is. This is supercharge number 1736. So I was hoping to get off to Sedona and Flagstaff today, but I think we're going to be stuck here because the tires got to be fixed, and hopefully that solves the problem. Hopefully it's not a bent rim or something else. Pretty sure it's a tire issue. Denise will have good signal for her last day at work, and then we'll be in Sedona, Flagstaff, Grand Canyon, Las Vegas, what else? Death Valley and Sequoia for Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday for those days. Have lots to do. And LA on Monday. And hopefully my phone will get fixed. My phone's been plugged in for like 30 minutes now, and it's barely budged at all, down to like 20% charge. Something is really wrong with it. I don't know what. So I'll make an appointment at the Verizon corporate store here for them to take a look at it. Okay, after a little bit of investigation, well, we determined a couple things. Actually, some new things is that we're not going to be able to get any food that is cooked and to go probably tomorrow and Christmas Day. So we need to stock up on our food, which we just did at Target here, and of course they didn't have any ice. So I need to go probably to Walmart or somewhere else to get some ice and some more food. We're gonna be living off bananas, I think, doing a banana fast. And what else? I think I may have fixed my phone. I think the apps in the Google Play Store weren't updating, and I just did that this morning, so it created a tremendous amount of data downloads and heat when it was rebooting each app. So I think it caused heat buildup and limited the charging of the battery, because now I'm close to the top and the phone feels a lot cooler. And Denise found that I can go into settings, and what was it called? I can't remember. Where I found that I ran a test, a health test, and it found that there was one app that was hung up the Messenger. We've been sending a lot of videos through Messenger, so it may have been that. What's that? Device care. Okay, that found Messenger, so it stopped it and hopefully fixed that. And there's something else going on too. I can't remember, but I think that I'm going to leave this alone, and it may have just been an overheating battery caused by all these issues. And of course that we were using the phone, using the hotspot, and I need to turn that off at night. I need to kind of cool the battery down. So that is probably good to go, and we're hopefully get the car fixed today, like I was saying, and then start heading north and get all our stuff done. Our tons of stuff we need to stop at in 4 days, and get back to LA first thing Monday morning. I'm sitting here in the parking lot while Denise is running an errand, trying to pinpoint the cause of this vibration issue. And I think it's when I'm turning the wheel. I can feel like a flat spot on the tire, and I'm trying to make sure for sure it's the front and not the rear. If I go forward here, I can feel it right there. Right there. See how the wheel moves like that a little bit? That's why I think it's the front axle and not the rear. If it was the rear, it would happen all the time, even when I'm going straight. This one doesn't happen when I'm going straight. It's fine there. Now let's go forward again to that spot. It's right there. I can feel it. See, and the wheel moves a little bit. Try to turn it even more. tough to diagnose. It's the beginning of a problem. Now let me straighten the wheel out, see if it stops, if it doesn't do it anymore. That's why I think it's the front axle. Huh? Gosh, I'm still feeling it there. It might be the rear, for all I know. Huh. Alright, we are heading back up north to the tire shop where I ordered the tires, and hopefully we can figure out what's going on. It still might, I'm still thinking it's the front, but it could be the rear, it could be all of them. I might need to get two more tires in the back on Monday, who knows. It's very, very windy out today. The car's blowing all over, so it's even harder for me to figure this out. Alright, Denise has noticed some issues with her screen. What's this called? Zebec tri-screen?
If you wiggle the cables just slightly, you get an outage. This one, it still has electricity here, so it came back on, but this side, it's not working at all anymore.
It's broken for good.
Not broken, but sometimes I'm able to wiggle it and it'll come back on, but right now I've checked every connection and it's not lighting up anymore. My USB-C 3 to HDMI, it's just not changing.
And this just started, or it's been getting worse and worse?
It's been getting worse.
And you've only had this since late October, and it's now almost Christmas. A month and a half?
Yeah.
So you think it's gone now?
I don't know. I'll try plugging and replugging.
Yeah, well, I think it's only gonna get worse. I don't see how that's gonna get any better.
This probably wasn't designed to be driving around in a car.
Well, I don't think it would happen unless it was abuse. If there was abuse on the cables, I could see how things would break. But if it's just normal usage, it shouldn't break that quickly.
Well, this is normal usage for our scenario, but I don't think this screen was designed to go bouncing around in a car.
You think that just because you're using it in a car and not in a house that there's a difference?
Probably. It wasn't advertised to be a mobile office.
Yeah, well, my own thinking is unless you've been brushing the cables, tugging on the cables, pulling them, pushing against them, like abusing the cables, that it doesn't matter. The same thing would happen in someone's house. That's my opinion.
But in your house, your desk isn't bouncing up and down.
Right, but if it's bouncing up and down, no issue. It's only, you're talking about port connections that plug in. Unless you're rubbing against them, pushing against them, jerking them around constantly, bouncing of everything is not going to make any difference because there's no movement there. So if that's the case, there's no difference in using it at home and using it mobilely in a car.
It just came back on.
It did?
Just tried turning off.
Whoa! See how you just bang?
Yeah, I know. Every time I move it around, it will disconnect momentarily.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. It could be if people aren't careful, or maybe it's just a part of the design. It's not going to work right after a very short period of time. I don't know. We don't know. Look at this old GM station wagon. It's a Buick from the 80s. I know Pontiac made one. Chevrolet had one, I think, also. Still running. Yeah, that park was pretty good. They had a bathroom there. We're going to go to another park now. Getting some more coffee over here, still waiting for the tires, and still wondering if I've got the fix for these tires or not. Just don't know. Okay, we're here with the cactus. We're going to interview this cactus. What kind of questions are you going to ask the cactus? The lighting will be bad then.
Now my hair will be in my face then. This will be perfect.
I'm trying to get my shadow out of here. I'm going to take a picture. Okay, Denise and I are here with the cactus.
Good space.
Oh, you don't have your sunglasses on?
No, I can't find them.
You can't find them.
Everywhere we go, you're in a hurry, so I just ran off without them.
Is it prickly? Is it really, if you touch it, does it hurt?
No, these are soft quills.
They are?
Yeah. Pretty cool.
And it's way taller than you, or me. Alright. Good job with the cactus. Alright, we just finished up it. You can't see the sign there. C and R, the end R is gone. They fixed it all up, and it was the front tire, so I'm very happy. Oh yeah, I can feel the difference already. Oh my gosh. There, the C and R. Definitely check these guys out if you're in, where are we? Phoenix, but it's a new town. It's, what is it called? I can't remember. Anyway, I'll tell you in a second. Anthem. Isn't Anthem? Is that it?
Like the national anthem?
Yeah, Anthem. It's just north of Phoenix, in Phoenix. Oh my gosh, yeah, I can turn the wheel. It was like I was fighting it before.
So I guess that shop is a local, independently owned shop. And
Yeah.
everybody there is really nice. And
Yeah.
The waiting area is really nice. Nice music and fast service.
Oh yeah, Denise is writing down songs. And also they said that when they have slow days, they all barbecue out in the back lot.
Yeah,
you hear what they're saying?
Yeah, it sounds like they have a sense of humor there.
Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, this is so much better. Wow. Yeah, I think what it was I hit something in Arizona going west into California. It was like a piece of metal. It was a solid piece of metal at like 80 miles an hour. And the car bounced off of it, but it did some internal damage to the tire. And they said they found some separation in one of the front tires. So we're glad we got this done. It would have been it was just a ticking time bomb, really. All right, we're off to Sedona now. See if we can catch the sunset up there. All right, I've got this for Red Rocks State Park set. It says 5:22. Actually, it just changed because I'm waiting at this red light. Sunset's at 5:21, so hopefully we can make it there. That way we don't have to stay in Sedona tomorrow to see all this stuff. And we can get going and maybe go to Flagstaff and do our laundry in Flagstaff or something. We got to do laundry. I missed laundry today because of this tire issue, but at least the tires are fixed. Or the one that was broken. Now I got 2 new front tires, so much better. And we won't have a breakdown because of that either. All kind of cacti around here, taller ones. pulling a huge trailer. Whoa, everybody's slowing down. These tractor trailers are barely moving. I think this is the top. Let's see. Or maybe we're just at a new higher elevation. Is this whole thing up really high? Sedona and everything? I don't even... It feels colder. It's 55 now. And the speed limit's back to 75. Yeah, I guess it's just a new height. Alright, it says Red Rock State Park closes at 5 p.m. and last entry's at 4:30, so you can't even see the sunset. We're gonna see what else we can do. All the cacti are gone now. I think it's too cold for them. It's 50 degrees now, according to the car thermometer. This road up here to Sedona is really lumpy in this area. I can see it's just lumpy. It's just not smooth at all. I don't know why. And we're trying to figure out about seeing a sunset. I don't know what we're going to be able to do. We're getting there late. Apparently the sunsets draw a crowd at the airport. Well, we need a supercharge too. We need to get some more electricity. So we're trying to figure that out right now. Look at that view over there. As soon as we pass this rock, you'll see it a lot more. All the way down, going all the way down. So I guess Sedona is down. It's gonna be warmer. It's 43 up here. Escape camper vans. Rent me, it says. That thing that was in front of us, the rental camper van. And we're just barely gonna make it to the charger. 19 miles of range, 7 miles to go. That's 13 left. I hope we don't run out. But I had to slow it down, and we should have just enough time to catch the sunset, I hope, depending on how many people are there. See some of those landscapes. Look at those rocks, Denise. Look at that.
See them.
Welcome to Red Rock Scenic Byway. Ketterer's right up here. There's some kind of circle, I think. Maybe looking at that. Supercharger's right around the circle. Or just after it, actually. It's over here on the left. We only have 9 miles of range left. We've run out at 8 before. Collective Sedona. There it is. Well, they're only urban chargers, so 72 kilowatts max. Alright, there we go. We end up with 9 miles, which is cutting it real close. We couldn't cut it any closer than that. And we will just stay here enough to get enough range. We're gonna go, I think it's got something on the map here. Mesa. We'll see here up here, and here's the town. This is where everything is. We're just in a village of Oak Creek. Sedona is actually here, and then the airport is over here, so we have to drive up and then go down. This is supercharged number 1737. We're gonna be late for the sunset. It's 5:12. We're not gonna be there till 5:32. It's probably gonna be at 5:35 or so when we get there. We can get some sunset video and stuff on the way right over to the lookout, because if you look at the way the lookout is, you're actually angled southwest going down to it. Once we get into the town of Sedona, see you angle down southwest, so we'll probably see it this whole way. We'll see the sunset. You know, even though, and actually that might be the best way to see it anyway, because I don't know if we're gonna get a parking spot based on what I'm finding online about how popular this place is. Alright, so here we go. We're gonna get some, the plan is we'll get some views here of Sedona now, and then in the morning, and then we'll probably head to Flagstaff, so I'm gonna try to capture everything I can here. This is gonna be the sunset views. I feel like this is like the reverse Grand Canyon. Like, instead of going down into a canyon, like these things are like the opposite, stalactites or stalagmites or whatever. Take a look at that. Look at all these circles slowing us down.